Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 4 of Rewrite. And before I talk about Best Girl Shizuru, well, one of Best Girls Shizuru, let me talk about how the episode ended. At first, I got really angry with Lucia, but I thought a little bit. Because of the very last thing that she said, you think I want to live this way or something like that. Then I remembered, wait a minute. Why does she wear gloves? Maybe she incinerates everything that she actually touches. Of course, she could have touched the ball that was in the flower field and stuff if she had her gloves on. But I don't know, maybe there's certain points or certain restrictions, like even though she has her gloves on, there's still some things that she just cannot touch because her power is just that strong. But there's definitely something up with Lucia's hands that make her unable to touch certain things or almost everything, but the gloves are just a small safety cap to her power. That's what I'm assuming. So I'm guessing that just about every single girl in Kotoro's little harem has a power. Because in this episode, we find out that Shizuru has a power. And the people over at the organization call it the power of medicine. And we don't know everything about Shizuru's power. In fact, the organization, they are still researching stuff about Shizuru's power. But for a while, her family called it her good luck charm. And Shizuru was able to heal wounds. She even healed her own eye, which is why it's gold. She was able to save her family's lives. However, after the fire and her parents were healed, she was healed as well, the organization came over and were just like, hey, can we, borrow your daughter for a little bit, let her go to the school, you guys would have a lot of money, and Shizuru said sure. So she goes over to the school. Following weekend, she comes back to see her parents. Her parents are arguing like crazy. Things go downhill from there, and they weren't the happy family that they used to be. So Shizuru makes a wish, saying that she wishes that her parents would go back to their old selves. Unfortunately, that wish was a bit too strong, and it seems that they became back to their old selves before they gave birth to Shizuru. So they don't remember Shizuru at all, and instead they have a new daughter, and her name is Shizuka. And that's upsetting. Like, Shizuru, no! My best girl, why? Why? Again, like my best girl wars are being challenged. I can't do this. This isn't fair. And when I find out about Akane's backstory, I know it's going to be even worse. But for right now, we're talking about Shizuru. And is it just me, or did her backstory feel really rushed? Like, at first, it was going at a decent pace, but then, like, from the hospital scene and onward from the rest of the episode, it felt incredibly fast to me. Now, I know Rewrite is a pretty long visual novel, so of course things are gonna get rushed, and I heard that the anime is taking a different route, or an anime original route, from the Rewrite game, so I don't know, but with the pacing of this episode, it felt really rushed. A couple other things that happened with this episode. We find out that Yoshino is the Slum King? That guy? Yoshino just seemed like such a joke to me. I would have never thought that he's considered to be the Slum King. Okay. Well, being buddies with Yoshino sure did help out Kotoro, because he was able to find the old man who was supposed to tell Kotoro's friends about his encounters with, mystical creatures and stuff. And I don't know what happened to the old man's character, but he became ridiculous this episode, man. Old man, he gave Kotoro his card. His business card. That was not a business card. It was like all in like crayon and stuff, and it had like this funny little saying. It was like, don't bring your dirty mug back here or something like that. I'm just like, old man, what? What? And then the old man just started like yelling after every other word, like, okay. I don't know what happened to his character, but he suddenly just became ridiculous. That was pretty strange. And finally, the ribbon girl showed up in the middle of class. Ah boy. Now we know she's not afraid of daylight. She went in to the classroom. Of course, no one else saw her except for Kotoro, but she went in and continued to suck on his arm. Oh god, that's weird. That's really weird. Now what? A very good episode of Rewrite. I'm starting to enjoy this series more and more. And to be honest, Chihaya is starting to become less and less annoying because I actually sided with her this episode. Of course, you know, with Lucia, I'm gonna understand why she's acting the way she does. But for right now, I don't like Lucia. I don't. But anyway, we're not here to rant about Lucia. Catch me later as I review Days. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.